Welcome, weary travelers. You are about to embark on a great and noble quest.
God damn it, I told you guys I'm not playing this game. Barack, you promised we would play Mob of the Dead. I literally brought my TV so we didn't have to split screen.
We can play BO2 later when Michelle goes to sleep, but we will have to play with the volume off.
Zombies with no volume is like a pig pen without any small cones. You can't see Mars without taking a good shower head.
I don't know what the fuck that even means, but Barack told me I could wear this cloak as long as I led this campaign, and I'm not taking it off anytime soon.
It's hella badass.
Thanks, Joe.
I remember when I used to hide under my dad's bed. I would wait there for hours in hopes that he would come home and I could give him an old Thompson-style scare, one where your heart would skip a beat, just to return back to its original cadence. What a rush. I would lie there, belly grumbling, just waiting. I never did give him that scare.
Do we want to use the same characters or switch them up?
I recently did some data mining into the upcoming DLC for Elden Ring, and I want to switch.
So now you're cool with mining.
Everyone just refresh me on their characters and we can begin this campaign.
I was a leader of the Fire Monks, a great pyromancer. On a quest for power, I was led astray by the frenzied flame. Embedded with madness, I now find peace in chaos. Thriving in battle when facing multiple enemies, and a boost in intelligence. I am Baron.
That's badass.
Thanks, Joe. I spent like an hour on it.
Welcome, Baron. And who will be joining him in his quest?
I am a strong and majestic beast, soaring high above the clouds, flames roll.
Donnie, you can't be a fucking dragon.
Maidenless head ass.
I assure you I'm not maidenless, just ask Ivanka.
Bruh.
You mean Melania?
What did I say?
Just pick a new character so we can start.
I will just be Grego, son of Moog, Lord of Blood. But it was too easy last time, so let's try to...
Too easy, my ass. You turned into a human donut and bled out on the street.
You saved a stupid horse instead of a golden god. Poor judgment. America, this is your president.
Joey, are you going to switch from Joe the Vagabond? Maybe something more badass?
There's nothing more badass than working your way from the ashes to the stars. It's the true American dream. Blue-collar workers are the backbone of the lands between.
I mean, Donnie tried to be a dragon, so if you want to be a low-class soldier, be my guest.
Barry, put some respect on the low class. Their lives matter just as much as yours and mine, even more than Donnie's.
I'll slice your limbs clean off and throw you into the smoldering lake. Make you go from Joe to Bob real quick.
So Barry is a pyro, Donnie is a bloodlord.
I am a deprived man, tarnished and overlooked. I wield an old club with a kink in the handle. I'm too poor for armor. I don't even have clothes.
I am not looking at Sleepy Joe's saggy ass this whole time. I lend him my robe. I will be naked, showing off my budding abs and giant delts.
Why would Joe have his own body, but you get to have a god's physique?
I already have a god's physique.
A godskin's physique. You haven't seen your dick and balls since the Reagan administration.
Guys, shut the fuck up. Joe, what is your character's name in boosts?
I have boosts in strength and charisma, just like me, IRL.
You can't even handle walking upstairs. Whatever. I have even more boosts in intelligence and charisma. Handsome, humble. It speaks for itself.
This is like pulling teeth. Good thing I played a tooth fairy so I can handle this.
I thought that was Vin Diesel.
All right, gentlemen, the quest has begun. We find our three companions crossing a cobblestone bridge in Limgrave. A group of soldiers accompany a giant pulling a carriage. Baron spots a glistening chest riding the back of it. Do we want to attempt to breach or let it pass?
I think that it's risky to alert so many foes this early. Let's let it pass.
Baron, it could be a badass sword or something.
I leave my friends and head toward the carriage. My weapon sheathed, I sneak up to the rear, using the chatter from the guards to muffle my steps. As soon as the road gets bumpy, I time a sick jump and climb aboard.
Somehow I think that's the best approach. Good thinking, Donnie.
Please, call me Ragadan.
Ragadan leads the charge as the men follow from a distance. You'll need to time this right, Ragadan. A 15 or higher will do the trick.
Let's fucking go.
Son of a bitch.
It's an 18. Ragadan quietly unlatches the buckle, opening the chest. It's a pair of binoculars.
Fucking useless.
Don't count out this item, Baron. Vision is vital for a successful attack. If we can scope out an area before we attack, we can prepare better when trouble arises.
I would have taken boiled prawns over this shit. I'm so hungry.
When are you not hungry? Boy built like a Kia Soul, tubby ass.
The gang regroups behind a small shack just outside the Stormhill gatefront. They sneak to a crumbling path near the main entrance. They are greeted by gatekeeper Gustok, a feeble and arrogant man with information that may help your journeys.
Greetings, sir. I'll take a Powerball and the Marlboro Reds. Also 20 on pump 4.
Joe, we are not at 7-Eleven. We are at the Stormhill gatefront, and this man may have information that could help our...
Where are your Slurpees? I want the 64-ounce big gulp. Cherry on top, blue raspberry on the...
We aren't at the gas station!
Where are your papers? How do we know this immigrant isn't a Russian spy or a Mexican rapist?
I asked the gatekeeper what lies behind these walls.
This castle is filled of riches and spoils. he says sternly. But it's littered with soldiers and powerful beasts. For 50 runes, I'll lead you to a secret entrance even the guards don't know about.
I'm not paying this illegal for information. Tell us what you know or I'll deport you to the Shadow Realm.
50 runes is chump change. Here, take these. Where is this secret path you speak of?
Thank you, noble sir. The path is just ahead. He points you to an opening in the wall. It'll be a tight fit, he says, but it'll save you a lot of trouble.
Let's go, boys.
The men make their way to the hole in the wall, examining its circumference.
All right, Baron, I'm going in head first.
Probably not a great idea.
If anyone's gonna go first, it's me.
All three of you will be given a die. Whoever rolls the highest will enter the hole first.
Why does it even matter who goes in the hole first?
Get fucked, boys. See you on the other side.
While this is a shortcut, it isn't a gimme. You'll need to roll an 8 or higher to fit through.
This is so bullshit.
It's a 5. Ragadan enters the gap head first, but his large shoulders are not able to contort through. He is stuck.
God damn it, Pumpkinhead. I wasted 50 runes just to go the long way around.
Joe, you said 50 runes wasn't shit.
It's the premise.
Will you fuckers pull me out? I'm getting lightheaded.
I grab Ragadan by his cankles and tug on them until he pops out of the wall like a freshly jellied baby.
You have a boost to intelligence, and grabbing Ragadan by his thick ham hocks was very wise. This will grant you great leverage. A 10 or higher will free him.
Great job, Baron. The pumpkin is free.
Ragadan is plucked from the wall and back on his feet. The men make their way back to the castle entrance, passing by Gostok. He chuckles.
I want my money back, bitch.
Dude, it's Joe's money.
I snatched the binoculars off of Joe's neck and used them to beat the ever-living fuck out of this Mexican rapist.
Joe is aware of your hostility and is highly alert. On top of that, Gostok is a nimble gatekeeper. What he lacks in size, he makes up for in agility. You'll need to roll a 20.
You're not taking these binoculars from me. You'll have to pry them out of my cold, godforsaken hands. While you two numbskulls have been bickering and putting your pumpkin-sized head in walls, I've seen some things. A small blue jay, barely old enough to see, hopped its way through the luscious grass, up a small tree stump, and leapt, not knowing what the future had in store. It took flight. Wow, life is such a blessing. And I saw it all with these here binocs.
20.
Ragadan grabs the leather strap around Joe's neck, ripping it clean off. He charges at Gostok, clutching the binoculars in his small hands. The gatekeeper is petrified. Unable to move, he is brutally beaten to death. After delivering the final blow, Ragadan reaches into Gostok's breast pocket and retrieves his runes.
They aren't your runes.
It's a small price to pay for justice.
You murdered an innocent man in broad daylight after getting your head stuck in a wall. How is that justice?
He said I had small hands.
No, I'm the one that said you had small hands.
I attacked the rock with my giant hands.
You can't attack Dwayne. He's a dear friend and our dungeon master.
Guys, I think we should leave this story for now. I've been here for an hour, and all you've done is open a chest and kill a gatekeeper.
No, come on, Dwayne.
Please don't go.
Yeah, I promise I won't attack anyone else for a little bit.
We can put him on a cooldown.
Listen, guys, I'll come back next week. That is, assuming they want to see me again.
Who is they?
All right, Rocky, don't get too meta.
Until next time, boys.
Love you, Dwayne. He'll say it back one day.
Yeah, sure.
Is Michelle asleep yet, Barry? I'm ready to play Blops 2.
We have to wait for her to tuck us in, then when she goes downstairs and you hear her door close, it's go time.
Fuck yeah, baby.